So, hello, boys and girls. Today we are going to continue working with values and we will be making an artwork, which is this little puppy's eyes that we are making, and we will use color value. So, we are using light and dark values, and we will use the color of green here on the outside, and then we will use light yellow on the inside. And don't forget our highlights. Those are very important to make an artwork look three-dimensional. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so for this, you're going to need 3 crayons, black, light green, and dark green. And you're going to need a pencil and a piece of paper. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is about right here. Now we want to leave about this much space so that we can do the nose. So about right, I'd say right here, and then right here, about right there. We're going to go ahead and we'll make some circles, okay? Actually put it about right, I'd say about right here, okay? So anyway, just go ahead and make a couple of circles. And make your circles about as big as your palm. Okay, maybe round it out a little bit more. And then do the same thing over here. And you want to try to maybe make it about the same. So I would put a pencil here just to show about the same distance or height. Okay, and then right there, put the same height as well, about like that. And then you want it about the same width. So okay. So it's about the same. Okay, and those are about pretty even there. Now what I'm going to do is over here, I'm going to draw the eye around it. So I'm going to put it like this, and you'll want to put like that a little bit, and then come down, and then do the same thing over here, but only this time go all the way to the bottom, like that. And leave this kind of open. And you can leave this a little bit open too. And then just erase that. Okay. Then we'll do the same thing over here. About right there, I'd say. And this one is a little bit wider than this one. So let's make that just a little bit wider. Okay, and then we'll do. And remember, you want to make it about the same height. So it'd be about right there. So I'll go on up here. And then we'll do this one. And then right here. Okay, that looks pretty good. Not be perfect, of course. Okay, so now what we're going to do, excuse me, is we're going to start making the pupil inside the eye. Get all this stuff off of here. So we'll go ahead and draw a pupil right here in the middle. Same thing over here. Okay. And that looks pretty good. Maybe a bit further over. Okay. A little bit bigger. Okay, now we're going to put a circle here, lightly, do it very lightly. And then a little circle here. And then we'll do the same thing over here. Circle here, and then a little circle here. Okay. So I know you can't really see it that well, but okay. You'll be able to see it in a minute. So now what we're going to do is we're going to make a triangle right here. So say about right here, maybe. Make a line and then come down. And it's going to be more like a rounded triangle. So about like that. And then we'll make two little lines right here. Okay, so okay, so just a little line like that. Then over here, do the same thing. Little line like that. And then we're going to put a highlight on the nose too. So we'll put a little light like that. And then inside of the eyes, we're going to put a little line, a little circle. And then another little circle. Like that. Okay. And now what we're going to do is we're going to take a line from here, I'd say about right here. We're going to go down and around, and then we're going to go back up. Okay, so we'll go down, around, and back up. Just make that a little bit bigger because it's got to have a really big nose. So we're going to go down and around the eye, actually. So we'll go down, around, and then back up. Here we go. And then we're going to do the same thing over here. So I'm going to make this more longer, okay? Like that. And then we're going to do the same thing over here. We'll go right here. We'll go down, and then around, and then back up. Okay. Need to be more, yeah. Right there and then right there. Okay. This one's a little bit wider. Let's see. Okay, there, that's good. That's where we use a pencil. Yeah, that's why we use pencils. Okay. And it doesn't have to be perfect, but that's good enough. You know, I'm a perfectionist though, but so there we go. Okay, now what we're going to do is we would start coloring it in. So, but right here, how about if we just make these a little bit smaller, like that, and then that. Okay, and then we'll put some little lines in here. This makes it look like the animals. Okay. Okay, and then what we'll do is we'll start coloring it. So to color, we're going to use, first of all, we will use our dark green color, and we're going to go around the edge of the eye, like this. Okay. Okay, then we'll start coloring the inside of the eye with the light green. Color the whole eye. And I'm going to speed this up so that you don't have to watch me coloring. Well, actually, I'm just going to probably just pass over. Okay. Okay, so now I have all the green. Then I will take my darker green and now remember, do not color in the round circles because those are the highlights and those stay white. But I will start coloring in my green using my pressure. Now remember pressure control. So we'll start using the pressure to put the dark green on the outside. And just like this. So we'll want to make this the darkest right here on the edge. And then as we go up, then we will get lighter. So I'm going to put just a little dark line here. Okay, and maybe a little darker right here. And then I'll just start putting in the color. And I'm pushing very lightly on this right here. Okay. So I pushed out towards here. And as I go forward, go towards the eye, the pupil, I will get lighter and lighter, as light as I can get. So it'd be very, very light. And this can be just a little bit darker out here. Then I'll just shade this in a little bit. And then as you get further and further away, then you want to go get lighter. So this is going to be really, really light right here. Really, really light. So we're using that like we did on the value scale, remember? So it was really dark here, a little darker here. So I'm just going around it again, just to make it a little bit darker, right around here. And then we'll do it very, very lightly out here. Okay. So as you can see, as you go towards this, it's just very, very light. Okay. And then we would do that on the other side. Okay. And now if you want to actually make this more round, you can just put a little bit darker in there, maybe a little bit darker out here to round it out a little bit. Okay. And then we do the same thing over here. Go ahead and make this darker. And then just start coloring this in. This right there. Let's do this a little bit darker right there. Let's put a little bit darker over here. We want to make it sure that it's evened. Mm-hmm. A little bit darker right there too. Okay. Then we will take our black crayon and we will color this. The nose will be black. Oh, I think I forgot to put a highlight in there. Did I put a highlight in there? Put a highlight in there. I think that. So then we'll color this in black. And then we'll do the eye. The pupil, I should say. Sure that you don't color in the white part of the pupil. Very carefully. Okay, and then I will go over my lines with my crayon. Then I will color this part in black just so that the green shows better. And you'll notice that I did all the colors first before I put my black in. So that way I don't smear my colors. I don't smear the black with my colors. Because many times if you put the black down first, and then when you go to color, you actually end up smearing some of the black. Okay, so now I'm going to bring this around, make this just a little bit thicker on the outside. Okay, and then I'll do the same thing over here. Go ahead and color this in, make this a little bit thicker on the outside. Color in my pupil. Now I go over this line, these lines. Okay. Now I actually got pencil and stuff over here, so but that's okay. Now what you can do is you can color the outside. Okay, there we go. And then you can color the outside any color that you want to, or you can just leave it white because sometimes puppies are white. Oh, I forgot to put the little mouth under there. So I gotta put that under there. I almost forgot my little mouth. I'm gonna eat. There. Okay. Put these down just a little bit more. Okay. There we go.